Hi guys! Welcome to another episode of Geometry 101 with Sir Mark, and on this video, I'm going to discuss segments and rays. But before anything else, please don't forget to subscribe on my channel and click the bell button so that you'll be notified whenever I'm going to upload a new video. So if you're ready, let's begin. Okay. So first, let us define what is a segment. A segment is a part of a line composed of 2 points of the line called endpoints and all points on the line between the endpoints. Segment AB may be denoted by AB or BA. So take note, so unlike the line, so what we have here is the bar. Okay, so this is an example of a segment AB or BA, doesn't matter which letter comes first. Alright, now again, according to the definition, there are infinite number of points between the two endpoints. So may point dyan, dito, dito, and so on. See that? Okay. Next. So after segments, so we have ray. Ano ba yung ray? So the ray AB is a part of a line consisting of the point A on the line called endpoint and all the points of the line on the same side of the endpoint A as B. Okay, so to illustrate that, so we name this as ray AB. Alright, ray AB. So take note, so this A here is the endpoint of the ray. See that? Okay, next. Here, based on this illustration, actually we can name 6 rays. Okay, so 6 rays. So what are those? There you go. So these are the 6 ways to name this ray. Okay, take note, ray CD is the same as ray CF, but segment CD is not the same as segment CF. Okay? So magkaiba yon. Alright, pero sa ray, they mean the same thing. Okay, as long as we have the same endpoint. Clear? Alright. Next. So at this point, we already see this one, okay? So nakita natin, this one indicates line. This one is for the segment, while the third one is for the ray. How about the fourth one? When we say AB lang, okay, it refers to the length of the segment AB. See that? Okay, but all throughout this course, all throughout our subject, so for simplicity, all throughout this course, we will use AB to mean any of the four according to the context of the problem, as long as there will be no confusion. Again, ulitin ko. So, all throughout our course, so, pag sinabi nating AB lang, it can be line, segment, or ray, depende sa context ng problem. Okay? In addition, so to simplify diagrams, the arrows at the ends of the lines and rays will also be omitted. Okay? At clear? Okay, next. So, in the previous video, so we discussed postulate, right? So, again, balikan natin, when we say postulate, it is a statement about geometry which is assumed and accepted even without proof. Okay, so, next, the sixth postulate, okay? So, the ruler postulate, ano ba ibig sabihin nito? So, the points on a line can be matched one-to-one with real numbers, called their coordinates, such that their distance between 2 points is a unique positive number. And this distance is the absolute value of the difference of their coordinates. Okay, let's illustrate that. Okay. Example number 1. Given the number line, find the distance of the following. Okay. So, again, so ang sabi natin kanina, MA means the distance or the length of segment MA. Right? Okay. So now, according to the ruler postulate, there is a one-to-one correspondence, okay, between the point and the real number line. Okay? So, that is, so M here corresponds to 0, A corresponds to 3, H corresponds to 7, L corresponds to -4, and so on. Okay, there's a one-to-one correspondence. And then, the distance or the length of MA is given by the absolute value of the difference of the coordinates. So again, the coordinates of M here Alright, if we're going to get the length of MA, so the coordinates of A here is 3. Alright, minus coordinates of M is 0. So therefore, absolute value of 3 minus 0 is 3. Okay, so that's a unique number. Alright, that's a unique number. Alright, next, how about HI? Alright, so that is, okay, this is our segment, HI. So our H is 7. Alright, let's do that. Okay, 7 minus negative 6, that's 7 plus 6 or 13. See that? How about TY? Okay, TY. So this is your T, this is your Y. Okay, if we're going to get the length of this, okay, so coordinates of T is 4. Alright, minus coordinates of Y is negative 1. Okay, negative 1. So that will be 4 plus 1, that will be 5. And lastly, for LT, okay, nasan yung LT natin? This is our LT. Alright, okay, so that is absolute value, coordinates of T is 4, minus coordinate of L is negative 4. So clearly, the length of LT is 8 units. Clear? Alright, next, example number 2. If the distance between points A and B is 5 units and the coordinate of A is negative 2, what's the coordinate of B? Okay, so if we're going to make a number line here, alright, and call this as point A. Okay, suppose this is point A. Alright, so again, the coordinate of this one is negative 2. Now, again, we are looking for the coordinate of B, which is 5 units from A. Right? So, it can be here. Alright? So, pwedeng nandito yan, pwedeng nasa kaliwa. Alright? So, there are two possible answers here. So, how are we going to do that? Okay, so let's call this B. Okay, B yan. So, dalawang possible answers. So, again, 5 units. This one is also 5 units. Based on the ruler postulate, okay, so that's the absolute value of the difference of the coordinates, which is B minus negative 2. And that's equal to 5. Okay, so let's solve it. There you go. So, the two values of B here are 3 or negative 7. Okay, so, and we can verify that. So, if this is 3, this is negative 7. So, clearly, so yung length ng AB here is 5. So, 3 minus negative 2, that's 5. Negative 2 minus negative 7, that will give you 5 as well. Clear? Okay, so, the next postulate, okay, postulate number 7, which is the segment addition postulate, states that B is between A and C if and only if A, B, C are collinear and AB plus BC is equal to AC. So let's illustrate that. So again, let's create a number line here. Alright. Okay. Then let me, okay, put the points. Okay. Kunyari, yan. Alright. So, okay, so ang sabi dito, alright, okay, so B is between A and C if AB plus BC, alright, yung length nito plus length niyan should be equal to the length of the entire segment AC. So that's what we call segment addition postulate. Alright, so let's take a look at this example. See, if MR equals 2x, RK equals 3x minus 1, and MK equals 8x minus 7, find X, MR, RK, and MK. k. Okay, so again, MR here is given. Okay, so that's 2x. Okay, RK is 3x minus 1. Alright, 3x minus 1. While MK is 8x minus 7. Okay, so this one here is 8x minus 7. So again, we're looking for x, length of segment MR, RK, and MK. So again, based on the postulate number 7 or segment addition postulate, so clearly R here is between M and K, right? So that is, our working equation here should be MR plus RK equals MK, right? So that is 2x plus 3x minus 1 is equal to 8x minus 7. Then combine like terms na lang. So that will be 5x minus 1 equals 8x minus 7. So if I'm going to transpose 5 on the right side, so I'm going to have 8x minus 5x, that will be 3x. Then transpose negative 7 on the left side, that will be negative 1 plus 7, so that will be 6. So clearly, dividing both sides by 3, so I'm going to have x equals 2. And that's it. That's the answer here. So for the value of x. Alright, how about MR, RK, and MK? So all we have to do is to plug in 2 to all x here. So from here, our MA is 2 times 2. Okay, so that will be 4. Okay, our RK is 3 times 2 minus 1. So that is 5. And lastly, our MK here is 8 times 2 minus 7. So that's 16 minus 7. So that is 9. And clearly, 4 plus 5, that is equal to 9. Okay, so therefore, our answer is correct. Okay, next. If A is between B and C, then ray AB and ray AC are called opposite rays. A is called the midpoint of a segment BC if A is between B and C, and BA equals AC. The midpoint of a segment is said to bisect the segment. Okay, to illustrate that, so in this figure, A is between the segment BC since AB and AC are opposite rays, right? Then, ang sabi dun sa definition, so A is the midpoint if, okay, A is the midpoint of BC if AB is equal to AC. Therefore, A bisects the segment BC. Okay? So, let's put that into example. Alright, point F, the midpoint of EG, has coordinate 7. If the coordinate of E is greater than the coordinate of G, and if FG is 5, what are the coordinates of E and G? Okay, so let's draw a number line here. Then, sabi dito, F, okay, let's say F is the midpoint of EG, okay, with coordinates 7. Okay, so let's put F here. So the coordinates of F is 7. Then, says in the problem, E is greater than the coordinate of G. So, okay, so I'm going to put E here, then dito in G. Alright, since E is greater than G. Okay, if the length of FG, okay, if the length of FG is 5, what are the coordinates of E and G? Okay, so what are the coordinates of E and G? See that? Okay, so how are we going to do that? So now, since F is the midpoint, so therefore we can also say that FE is equal to 5. So now, if the coordinate of F is 7, what will be the coordinate of E? So all you have to do is to add 5 to 7. So that will become 12. Alright, so if this is 5 units, G is 5 units to the left of F, so all you have to do is to subtract 5 from 7. And that will be 2. See that? That's it. Pretty simple, right? So I hope you learned something in this episode. So once again, please don't forget to subscribe on this channel so that you will be updated on the next video. Keep safe.